Hi guys. Okay, came for a walk. I thought I'll tell you something, I'll teach you something while I'm here resting a little bit. So it's about some grammar. It's about capitalizing. So when to capitalize and when not to capitalize, and when to use capital letters or uppercase letters or large letters, and when to use simple letters or lowercase letters or small letters. So what are large letters or uppercase letters or capital letters? There are 26. I'm sure you know the 26. And then you have 26 of the same A, B, C, D, E, F in lowercase or small letters or simple letters. So when do we capitalize in a sentence? The first word, the first letter of the first word is always a capital letter or an uppercase letter. So you have to make sure that's the first rule. So rule number one is the first letter of the first word in a sentence is always a capital letter. Then the pronoun I is always, it's a personal pronoun, I is always a capital letter. It doesn't matter where it is in a sentence, it's always a capital letter or a uppercase letter. Then 3 is the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all first letter is always a capital letter. If you're writing any of the days, you have to make sure you write it starting with a capital letter. It doesn't matter where it is in a sentence. Now comes to the months of the year, calendar year: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So all the months start with a capital letter. So you have to make sure if you're using any of the months, you have to use a capital letter as the first letter of the month. And then the rest is all names. It could be name of a town, name of a country, it could be name of a religion, it could be name of a person, it could be name of a festival. They're all, it doesn't matter where it is, the first letter should be capitalized. So if it's 2 words in a name like Sri Lanka, so it's 2 capital letters, you have to make sure it's written the S in capital, the L in capital, and you have to make sure it's done, because it's a very common mistake that many people do when they're writing. So we need to learn this, and we want you to learn this and make sure you use it every single time. So when you're writing a CV or when you're doing an email, sending an email, you make sure they're used properly. You don't want to send it wrong. So say for example, if you're using I, if you're using a simple letter in the middle, it's a really big mistake. And even if it's contracted, say I'd rather go home or anything like that, you still have to make sure the I is in capital letters or in uppercase. This is very important. And any name, it doesn't matter if it's a person's name, if it's a country name, it could be a name of a festival. The other exception is, the last thing is that if it's a title of a book or of a film, then you have to use the uppercase letters in all of the normal words other than like of, it, and, in. Other than those words, if they come at the beginning of a sentence, then you have to use a capital letter because it's the first rule. But otherwise, if it's in the middle, you use the simple letters or the lowercase letters. But otherwise, you for any other a noun or a verb or anything in a title normally is a capital letter to start the word. So that's about capitalizing and how to capitalize. You need to learn this because this is very important when you're writing an email or if you're writing something, writing a letter or anything. You need to know these rules, otherwise it doesn't look good on you. So I hope you learned something on this. Quick one for those who haven't joined a free Facebook group. You can join the group and you can participate in our activities that we give. These are all practical homework, so you can participate, and we review your homework and we review your activity, and then you can improve English speaking practically if you join the group. It's free, and the link is below, as well as it's on here. Thanks.